Good morning, America. Today, I made one of the hardest decisions I've ever made in my life regarding my new powered design that me and my son have come up with. First off, I have to say that I discussed this with my better half, Christine, mother of my children, and she told me I was crazy if I did what I intended to do, which is this. First off, I've had it. I'm tired of dealing with the patent office, tired of dealing with their rejections because of bullshit. I said a little something about it in my last videos. At that time, my time was just about up. I called the patent office, told them I needed a paper sent to me for an extension. They know I'm on disability. They know that I'm raising two kids, actually three up until a couple of weeks ago. My oldest one, John, moved out. I think he's lost hope on this too, on us getting any funding for it. I have. But after these videos are done, I'm gonna make it easy for everybody. I'm tired of dealing with patent office. Like I said, I've in my last videos I said of how many different organizations in this country that I've contacted with trying to get some help with getting this going that have totally ignored it for whatever reason. I don't know. The only, like I said before, the only news organization that even tried to help me get this thing out in the public's eye was ABC. Well, I'm hoping that this film gets on YouTube. This is one of two. And every now and then I'll say, I'll be back, and I'll hit pause, and because this is a real emotional issue for me, doing what we have to do. And that is, I'm going to tell everybody how to do it. Don't care what people think about me. Ford, GM, Chrysler. You know, if they ain't working on this trying to steal it from me or better the design, shame on them. Okay? Once both my films are done, believe me, watch both of them. People can make their own decisions on whether I'm crazy or not. I'm not crazy. Okay? I'm not crazy for letting it go, but I'm gonna let it go. Anyway, back to the patent office. Call them, order these forms. Got the forms in the mail 2 days ago, which started this decision. I don't know if you can see it, but this is how I got two forms. One's for extension and another one for payment by credit card. See the discoloration? Picked it up at the post office 2 days ago, and somehow or other it was all wet. They just stuck together. Don't know if it's a mail office or who did it, but that's the way I got it. Well, what really cinched it was, like I said, I'm on disability. I raise two kids and live in high prices of everything now versus 4 months ago or even 5 months ago on a little over $900 a month. Pay rent, do all this math with the teenagers. Okay, now the patent office tells me, okay, I'll give you an extension, but you send me another $60 for a month, another $230 for 2 months, another $525 for 3 months. Okay, well, I believe I've paid them enough money to do what they're supposed to do, and that is patent new ideas. Make sure they're not out there and patent them. Enough of that lesson. I've had it. Done. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Back to I've had it. And reasons why. Like I said, all these corporations that claim to be trying to find new ideas, trying to better things. Okay, nobody's had the real design that we've come up with. Patent office, I've never really trusted them due to prior conversations with various people who tried to get patent and went through such a run around. They finally said, the heck with it, they're not going to mess with it. Next you know, a year or two later, their product's on the market. Take it for its worth, whatever. Anyway, I guess, with contacting government agencies, Michigan, supposed people who are supposed to help you. I mean, they're government officials. What are they paid to do? Besides bullshit on campaign trails and tell a bunch of promises that, let's face it, never really happened. So, okay, keep voting. I've always said, and it's the truth, that I would vote for somebody when I seen somebody worth voting for. Up to this point in my life, I haven't seen nobody worth voting for. That's just my opinion. Okay, so here goes. I have a vision with this generator. Let's just say, for instance, you believe me that this 12-volt system I have, which by the way is a dual purpose generator system. I'll explain that in a minute. Okay, this little generator system runs off a couple car batteries through a power inverter, runs an electric motor, hydraulic pump, turn motor. Okay, and that's how I submitted the patent office and turn motor through belts and pulleys and jack shafts. It turns the generator. Okay, this is a new and upgraded version of it. Same system, only the first switch you turn on goes to a power inverter for the two batteries, to a hydraulic or electric motor, to a hydraulic turn pump, which runs a hydraulic turn motor. Okay, the only thing this motor does is turns a 12-volt Delco Remy with a built-in power regulator to charge the batteries. Now this system is self-sufficient. Okay, now this is just as if you're running down the road in your car. Now you have enough power coming back into these batteries where you can power up a second inverter, which will run through the system of an electric motor as big as allowable for the inverter, which will turn through gear reduction, a hydraulic pump, which then will go through turn a hydraulic turn motor, which will turn a 5,000 to 6,000 watt generator. You know, the kind that you start up and makes all kinds of noise, that feed it gas all the time, puts emissions in the air. One of them kind of generators without the motor, basically. Okay, now you take that and you got a system basically that puts out 5 to 6,000 watts of juice, usable juice, from the generator system. And that runs campers and good stuff. Now use all that juice to run one electric motor as big as you can possibly run, and again through gearbox run a hydraulic pump, a big one, the kind that run tractor trailer, loaders, slashers, that kind of thing. Now you got enough power coming out of that pump that will run a lot of different pumps to run a lot of different things. I hope people know where I'm coming with this when I'm almost to the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to stop this one and start the second one. Keep watching, America, because this is it. I've had it. I'm not going to fight it anymore. I'll be back.